I've always been active off and on in my life, and but not active enough to be confident. And I would lose weight, gain it back, lose weight, gain it back. And about maybe a year and a half ago, I decided that I was going to join the gym. And I did, and I started doing things like walking from work to home, leaving my car at Walmart, walking down the State Hill Road every day, trying to get weight off. And a friend of mine at work said, "You got to come to Charlie's gym. You got to come to Charlie's gym." You know, and I blew it off and said, okay, because I'm thinking, you know, hey, I'm only paying $15 a month. You know, I'm not going to give up this. And that was my thinking process. But once I got here, the first day I got here, and the support and the encouragement and the fun, that was the key factor. I could work out and have fun and have people pull me along, was the motivation for me to come back. And at that point, coming back a couple of more times and seeing people weren't throwing in the towel, you know, I was so intimidated that people would be looking at me because, you know, I couldn't do a push-up, or you know, I couldn't do the 6 inches, you know, and I was struggling, but I didn't get that. I got a lot of, come on, hang in there, and it was a lot of fun, and that was really motivating to me. And so when I came in the door, I was embarrassed. I didn't want Charlie to tell me my weight. I didn't want to know what it was. I was just really intimidated by it. But gradually I got to a point where it didn't matter, and I was using Count Your Calories, this Count Your Calories site. And I would go on and vent my frustration. Oh, I only lost 0.6 pounds, and somebody responded back. But wait till they start adding up. And that's what happened. I started hitting a pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. And it just became so encouraging. And after a while, I got to the point that Charlie could tell me my weight, and I didn't trip on it. And I wasn't scared of hearing 268 pounds anymore. And it was okay, and I became okay in my skin. Right now, I'm 217 and a half. And when I came in, I didn't have a goal. Charlie said, "What's your goal?" I didn't have a goal weight. I was scared to set a goal because I was scared of failing. And now I'm at a point where I actually have a goal. I want to get off another 30 pounds. And you know, my confidence level, you know, I'm scared of the new woman that I see some days, because I hear my confidence at work. I see myself able to set boundaries. And it's all about, I don't have all the baggage I was carrying. I ate my feelings. I just ate my anger, my emotions, whatever it was. That's what I ate it. I didn't deal with it. And coming here gave me that outlet to be able to, I learned how to stop eating my emotions. And I learned how to start eating appropriately, but to release that frustration and whatever was going on when I came into Third Elements. And that's what it's done for me, and that's my story. And you know, and I'm just, you know, again, you know, there's days that I hear myself talk and it's like, is this really you? But I know it's because of the confidence I've gained in learning how to eat appropriately, and learning that I do not have to eat my feelings. There's a healthier way to release them, you know. And you know, when we did the first fitness challenge, I could barely lift my feet off the ground. But you know, I had so much support. And you know, and before I didn't like competition because I always believed I was going to fail, or, you know, I'm not going to succeed at it. And even now I'm scared of competition, but what I have now is a healthy competition. I desire it, you know. When Charlie can say certain things, and there's some things he do, and I say, no, I'm not going to attempt that. But I find that when I'm running, I map out my runs before I attempt them, and it's just that drive inside. I have to finish that run, because if I don't finish that run, I feel like I've given up on myself. You know, there was a time we were using the gloves and boxing, hand boxing, and I said, "Oh, Charlie, I'm tired. I'm quit. You know, I can't do it anymore." And I walked away from that, and I felt like you just defeated yourself. And so coming here has given me a confidence to keep going in spite of. And what makes me a champion? What makes me a champion is knowing that, or coming to accept myself as a whole individual, and knowing that it's okay to have shortcomings. It's okay to be afraid. And the other part of that is doing it anyway when I'm scared, doing it anyway when I feel like I am ashamed, not being able to do what somebody else do. That's what makes me a champion, is knowing when to hold on to somebody's coattail and knowing when to let go. And coming to Third Elements was like being a child, being strung along until I could stand on my own 2 feet and have confidence to keep going. That's what makes me a champion.